don't you know? No more art. And as I look to the horizon, not a cloud, but then storming with it's go too cold. Seems like it crept up out of nowhere, all around you is not what you foretold. You never see it coming. You see that my mind is too fast for eyes. You're done, but the time it hit you, you're not surprised.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Daemonum, that shining beacon of light in the heart of the underworld and city to free demons. And welcome to another episode of the stream here in Daemonum Arena. Good evening. So, we finished the End of Dragons, and certainly a bittersweet ending at that. And the game decided that it was going to push me towards Secrets of the Obscure, but there is a little bit left to explore in Cantha. And it's interesting that they just kind of jump us past those chapters and just send us immediately into Secrets of the Obscure. I think this may be because, well, they might consider it not that important, but I have it on good authority that at least one of the remaining chapters in End of Dragons is a good idea to see before jumping into Soto. And as such, I am of the mind that I'm going to believe them on that. And we're going to go back and see what we missed. Admittedly, I think one of the chapters is effectively just one giant map meta, but we'll figure it out when we get there. As for beyond that, I mean, if we get past this stuff ahead of time, then yeah, we're going into Secrets of the Obscure, the final expansion at present for Guild Wars 2. And I have to say, I'm kind of excited to see just what comes up as a matter of course, considering, well, we just got done with a storyline that was 8 years in the building, plus, actually probably closer to 9 or 10 years in the building. Well, almost. Roughly thereabouts. So, the fact that they decided, well, that's one saga done. Now we get to lean into something different. What takes the place of a vile end of the world scenario now that we've effectively stabilized magic in this universe? Now that we are no longer focused on Elder Dragons, what steps in to fill the power void? That's the concern that I have. What is our next big bad? Because, well, the dragons have kind of been the top of the radar for years, literally. We find some Elder Dragon eggs. This isn't Choo Choo Charles, I don't think. We're probably not going to go that route. But, I mean, we had one before. That's how Aurene was born, after all. That was, you know, part and parcel of the storyline in Heart of Thorns. So, considering it's called Secrets of the Obscure, it has, to me, it seems like it's going to be something that nobody saw coming, because there was just no information about it. So, given that fact, I don't think it's going to be Elder Dragon Eggs. I think it's going to be something Eldritch, perhaps. We'll find out in time. But with that, let's get over to the game proper. Something out of left field wouldn't be good right now. It would be good right now. I think. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, we've done like 8 or 9 years of Elder Dragons. Something different is on the horizon. And I think that's what Soto is going to deliver, is something out of left field. Onto the game proper and make sure that it's registering. It is. And we continue the story of Sykes. Oh yeah, I should also point out, next Saturday... well, yeah, Sykes is human. I have other characters of other races. I've got like Norn, Sylvari, Asura, all over the place. But I should also point out that next Saturday, the 27th, is going to be Multi-World Madness. So we have that to look forward to. Or I had that to look forward to. I'm very excited to see how it goes. At present, I have 7 other players interested in joining in. So all in all, pretty freaking good. Attend Rama's party. Head to the Red Duck Tea House in New Kaineng City. This is not New Kaineng City. Option. Oh. Buy a bottle of Divinity Reserve from the bartender at Maiden's Whisper as a gift for Rama. Divinity Reserve. Divinity Reserve, you say? Huh. Well, this isn't the bar I'm used to frequenting.
To divinity.
Bottle of Divinity Reserve. Seems to be a nice gift to bring to Rama's party. Excessive alcohol consumption will result in intoxication. You don't say. Observational Zymology. I've already got that content unlocked. Okay. Good to know. Roasted aloe seed? Roasted aloe seed. Is that... Wait. Huh. Is that a thing? Can that be a thing? Don't you grow more succulents from a clipping of the succulent itself? Then again, I suppose, how do they originally grow then? I'm interested. I wonder if that's like a viably edible thing. I mean, I suppose aloe is edible technically. Not sure why you'd want to, but you can eat aloe. Just not a whole lot of it. I'm not sure it'll quench you. Pretty sure it's not the quenchiest. Huh? Is that always there? It says the goo is edible, but not the skin. Right. Right. The stuff that, you know, you typically use to treat sunburn. The inside of aloe is edible. And I know I've seen people like put it in smoothies and blended stuff. Yeah, the skin has latex in it, which is, ugh, yeah, not great, but okay. I also, welcome on in, hope the evening finds you well. I don't recall this portal being here. Does this get added? Will this be available to my other characters later? I've had the juice, it's pretty good. It's good for ulcers, digestive issues. That tracks. That tracks. It's like a pretty like pH neutral thing. I would imagine that it would help like bring down acidity and stuff like that.
Well.
Good to meet you.
Hello.
Hi. Huh. Why? Like they say this is a thing, but how do I get it to work? Or were they... Is this just something new? I'm confused. That's interesting.
It's hot here.
Are they, like, working on building a portal to Cantha?
Moving on.
Or is that something that gets added when you get to this chapter? Because, hang on. Did you just come out of that portal? I'd like to use this if I could, but it doesn't look like I can.
How do you do?
Welcome.
Yeah, I think there are people coming out of this portal. And like, the game seems to think that I should be able to use it, but I can't. So, how am I getting to New Kaineng? Other than waypointing. Very carefully. With great speed and alacrity. I love map chat sometimes. Map chat's the greatest, isn't it? So many people having opinions about stuff and things. I mean, I could just waypoint New Kaining. So that's where it's landing at. Aloe vera does make seeds. I'm not sure if they're edible. Yeah, that's like the only other thing that I can think of is like, okay, it makes aloe, or it makes seeds. That tracks. It's a plant. It would have to at some point make seeds. The question is the edibility of it. Also, like what size they are. That's something I'm interested in. I went down a weird rabbit hole in my brain. Tiny. Seems like roasting them would probably be, I don't know, something akin to sunflower seeds, which
Cantham mourns the death of our
maybe.
protector and savior. Although the calls of
Maybe like chia. Oh, wow, that time. Oof. Yeah, how would you effectively roast that and make it a bar snack then? That's weird. Copious amounts of them, right? Because like at the end of the day, that's like the big reveal there is like that bar apparently has roasted aloe seeds as a bar snack. And it's like, that sounds like a laborious task. Huh. Now I need to remember how to get into New Kaining City. Huh. Practice, apparently. Probably made up. Most likely. One of those things where it's like, it's in a video game, but you know. In a case where the plant can make seeds and no longer uses it as a primary form of replication. Yeah, or reproduction. Because, I mean, yeah, like I said, you can grow aloe out of a cutting of the plant itself. But you can do that with several plants, ultimately. But, like, aloe is one of those things where, like, you cut a frond, you bury it in, you know, you plant it in dirt, and you clone it, yeah.
Looking for something a little more mild? Give our kind.
God, that waterfall's cool. Welcome to New Kaining, where the power grid is having problems. The roots of plants are actually fungi living with the plant. Huh. Interesting. I knew about the fact that, like, there's a mycological network that's typically, related to plants in the wild specifically. That, like, mushrooms kind of act as a nervous system to the forest. Which I think is really cool. It's got a foothold on land due to fungi giving them water. Right. Right. There was like a symbiotic relationship between fungi and plants.
People guarding the streets, not mechs.
Yep. Because then what happens is that, you know, it's because then you know what happens when a tree dies, for example, is that the fungus gets something to feed and procreate off of and proliferate from. I can find my way to this location. I swear I can. New Kaining is a fucking maze. This is the Ministry of Security, right? Yeah, this is MinSec. So from MinSec, in order to get up, I mean, I can do it the cheap way. Do it the super cheap way. Just let my sky scale lift me up there. Commander, you have a very unorthodox way of traveling the city. Yeah, well, the city has an unorthodox way of blocking me at every turn, so... Creative solutions to creative problems. Oh, hey, Brotherhood.
That's good.
I mean, I didn't ask for it, but you were going to give it to me anyway, so I figured I'd just get the middleman out of the way. Oh, that's a lot of pain.
Urge to kill rising.
Urge to kill rising. Well done, lady.
Bleeding. Cast down the oppressors.
No, I was here for a party, and you guys decided to get in the middle of this shit.
Ash Legion, fall in.
Sigh. People just can't leave well enough alone, huh? We done here? I think we're done here. Petty squabbles will never cease. Indeed. A raw deal. The Red Duck Tea House. Quack.
I haven't seen Marjorie in weeks. She's up to her Cochleas in event planning. Did you invite Captain Min?
Cochleas.
Yes. What about Timey?
I'm not sure.
They might
She's
have
been
Peking
busy
duck.
researching with Lady June. Biomechatronics, alternative energies, fascinating tech. Commander, glad you made it. You look exhausted.
So what's this all about?
Oh boy.
Wait, are you getting engaged, Rama?
Yeah. Surprise! I'm getting married to that sushi roll.
But you don't like sushi. Is that heart-shaped?
You should be a detective. Now, please, eat. I sure don't want it.
The fuck? Enjoy party offerings and catch up with Rama and Gorik. Give Rama his gift. Great to see you. Glad you showed up at least. I brought you something from home as a thank you for planning this.
I achieve things.
Got this
I'm an
for
achiever.
me? Thank you, Commander. You're welcome. A pleasant present. Indeed. Heart-shaped sushi. It is heart-shaped. Why is it heart-shaped? A variety of delectable appetizers are set on the table for Rama's guests. This looks tasty. I'll take some. Hump. They even have him using chopsticks to eat it. That's cool. That was very Sims animation. Tea. A variety of high-quality tea blends sit on the table for Rama's guests. I will take one. Seep. My god, I'm a sim. Sip. Yes. Could go for tea right now. Shit. I should have made some beforehand. That would have been great. Anyway, pouch of confetti. Oh god. I mean, I have to. Yeah.
Speaking of detective agency, oh, it's Timey.
Oh.
I'm putting you on broadcast. I'm at Rama's party with the commander and Rama.
Oh, right. Sorry I couldn't make it. So, listen to this. Yao told June that the Jade Brotherhood discovered some super high-powered jade deep in a mine. But Yao told me Chomu said something strange is going on. Aggressive creatures, missing Brotherhood. Sounds like...
An opportunity.
Yeah, I was gonna say, problem?
A problem-tunity.
It is a problem. A disturbing one.
Hi, Yao.
I'm going to check it out. Who are you talking to? Is that Gorik?
Okay, talk to you later, Timey. This is it. We're doing this. The Friends Detectives.
Wait. You can't just decide you're a detective agency. This is Cantha. There's paperwork.
I filed
There's
the
paperwork.
application weeks ago. Copies are on the table. Look.
Inspect the application for Gorick Wood.
The Ministry of Investigatory Services hereby grants the Friends Detective Agency a duly recognized partnership.
But nobody's hired us to do anything. Who'll pay us? And that name is terrible.
We can discuss the name later. More importantly, we need to build a reputation. Besides, if there's a new power source, shouldn't we know about it? Or do you think we can trust the Brotherhood to do the right thing? And what if Yao gets into trouble? We can help, right, Commander?
You're not
Not
wrong.
wrong.
Think of the exposure. I can lead the investigation, with your input, of course. We'll have cases pouring in no time.
Well, this party is a complete bust. Let's head to the mine. Take some food with you. It's paid for.
Primary applicant name Gorick, secondary applicant name Rama, company name The Friends Detective Agency. The Ministry of Investigatory Services hereby grants the Friends Detective Agency a duly recognized partnership, authority to perform all duties, functions, and obligations pertaining to the operation and administration of a private investigation agency, subject to the laws, rules, and regulations set forth in MIS Private Investigations Agency Laws, Rules, and Regulations, Code 512-PIA, attached. Gorick would do this. I can already hear everybody else face palming back in Tyria. I'm close to face palming myself. I'm not gonna lie. All right, Gorick. That was exciting, wasn't it? How's Timey?
June keeps her quite busy, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Though I do wish she would take more breaks.
Mm-hmm. Seems like the agency's coming together.
Just waiting on the actual license. Then we'll officially be in business. I do sense some reluctance on Rama's part.
Some.
Terrible idea.
But I'm convinced that once we begin our investigation, he'll come around.
Fucking
Marjorie
love
hasn't
Detective
responded to
Rama.
my daily updates. I believe she has other priorities at the moment, understandably. I'll contact Ivan if we have need of a ship or a cat sitter. But Rama and I can handle things for the foreseeable future.
Marjorie might be busy for obvious reasons. Yeah, you know, Cass and a bed. Don't mind me. You're spearheading things for the agency, gunning for lead detective.
I wouldn't say that necessarily. This is an agency comprised of friends. But I've worked alongside a number of impressive leaders, yourself included, and, well, I'd like to try my hand at it.
Uh-huh. Investigation on what? In this case, apparently there's something going on with the Jade over at the Jade Sea. First Jory, and now you get to learn the tricks of the trade from Rama.
Yes, though he's been a bit distracted.
Uh-huh. Hey, is she here yet?
This investigation should
she?
provide an opportunity for Rama to focus, and for me to observe and learn.
Hey, Commander. Glad you made it. Hoping for a bigger turnout?
There's some folks I wish were here. But people are busy. Cleaning up, traveling, running a government agency.
Ah,
I
men.
get it.
How do you feel about this detective agency idea?
I don't know. Part of me thinks I should just take a vacation. Other part of me thinks I'd just get bored. So, why not?
What do you think about Gorick being a detective?
Well, Marjorie vouches for him, and he's a smart guy.
Thank you, Rama. I'm certain we'll...
But book smarts aren't everything. Guess we're gonna find out if I can coach him up. I will say this, he's persistent.
What do you think of Yao?
Resourceful. Ambitious. Though I get the impression they've got a lot going on. Not so sure about the company they keep. Sorry. I don't mean you.
Also interesting. Interesting. Apparently Yao is canonically non-binary. Just from the fact, well, okay. Citation needed, necessary to a degree, but like they. Rama used the singular they.
Don't trust them one bit, especially Chel Mu. He only joined the fight when it meant survival for him and his own.
Well, the Brotherhood is gonna be a thing in this one. What can I do for you? So, how's business?
People feast when they're happy, gorge themselves when they're sad. When life seems unpredictable, they eat their fears. We're extremely busy these days.
Well, that's shrewd, but accurate. How long have they been here?
The talkative one arrived a short time ago. The handsome one has been here for some time. Seems a bit nervous.
What's with the heart-shaped sushi?
Ah, yes, a special order requested it be just so. Exquisite work by our chef, though the gentleman refused to taste it.
I didn't. I did, after all, eat heart-shaped sushi. So, you know, that was interesting. Speaking of interest, yeah, he got that specifically for Min. He definitely specifically got that for Min. Well, onwards to the next catastrophe. That isn't Rama's dating life. All right, where are they throwing me? Giala Delve. Right, I think my friend warned me about this. This might be the part that's like not all that important, but like the last bit is. But I'll experience it either way. The Giala Delve. Help the Tengu of Kabul Ward restore their district. I'm painting scales. Jade Brotherhood forces. And many a technician. It's fun flying around the world on a sky scale. Depending on how well you do it, you can stay airborne for quite some time. You know, it's funny that about the same time I started getting deeper into this, I started rewatching The Legend of Korra. So the overlap feels kind of poignant. Like, New Kainang City kind of feels like Republic City to a degree. Oh wow, I didn't even know this portal was here. On the case. Excavation yard. Huh. New place. Yeah, definitely new place. The Giala Delve. Well then. Time to experience a thing. Arc mining ops.
Is mostly theory-based. Detective, are you trained in mouth-to-mouth resuscitation?
You know, you can just call me Rama. Since I guess we're both detectives now.
Thank you, Rama. I don't have a surname or honorific per se, but even if I did, you could still call me Gorik.
Oh.
Thanks.
Get an update on the situation. Yeah. Let's do that.
He has a pulse, but it's weak.
Any sign of Yao? Or anyone?
Oh.
No. But we haven't been here long. Besides this guy, place is a ghost town.
What if that's Yao? We need to investigate.
You two, stay here and tend to him. I'll take a look.
Investigate the source of the scream. Wowie gee, a noise south of here. Let's go investigate. Well, I found the people.
Stay back! What the hell is wrong with you?
Me? What's wrong with you?
Wait, what?
That's good.
I'm sorry, did this mech just have a personality? Like, it's one thing to be haywire, it's another thing to say back off.
Nice timing. Thanks for the assist. This is Finn. I programmed him to be a fast learner, but I guess he adopted too much of Cholmu's management style.
We
I
told
see.
Cholmu positive reinforcement. Lasted about 15 minutes. Then he went back to his usual abrasive self.
Positive
Things were going
reinforcement.
off the rails out here. Thought I'd drop by, make sure everyone's okay.
Really? What have you heard?
Some of the crew are MIA. Not sure if they're walking off the job and sticking it to Cholmu or something worse.
I'm still here. But a guy locked himself in a room, yelling like he was possessed. Or, I don't know, maybe stressed out. And the animals are acting up. I know, it sounds stupid. I thought the veterans were making it up to scare the newbies.
Cholmu did say the wildlife out here is spawned from Shiro himself.
Well, that's
He's
bad.
told you more than he's told us. I bet if you ask around the camp, you'll hear more.
Question the Jade Brotherhood members about what they've witnessed. Ari, don't report me for catching a breather. I won't report you for whatever you're doing. How long's this excavation been going on? Mine's been around since before I was born. Dormant for years. After Suwon, everyone's been looking for energy sources. Scott's found this jade, so we brought in equipment and started digging. How did the Brotherhood find out about this place? Details above my pay grade, buddy. Cholmu's got eyes and ears and knuckles in a lot of places. He hears about anything valuable, you can bet we'll be doing everything we can to be should lie to it. Know anything about this area? Not much. Some of the crew say they hear voices, see things. Don't know, don't care. Mining's always risky. I'm out here breaking my back to get paid. Noises or not, need to put food on the table. The Brotherhood did all this. Logistics, planning, giant drills. I look like the marketing department? Look, Shunlai's not the only game in town, though I'm surprised the MOT hasn't caught wind of what with all the train issues. Or maybe they did and Cholmu sorted it out. Sorted it out? Don't play naive. Last thing we need is MOT or Shunlai to get out here poking around, telling us what's what, eating into our profits. We hit the mother lode out here. It's ours. I'm sure Cholmu'd agree. Thanks for the information. What do you want? Heard some strange things are happening here. Seen anything unusual? Got a deadline here, so let's make a deal. You grab some jade for me, I'll talk. Everybody's happy. Sound good? Okay. Better have a way to find some to pick up for you. I no shit to be talking right now. Need some of that medicine over there first. Aha. Okay. Okay. Medicine. I'll grab that. That medicine make any more talkative?
Seen? Good luck seeing anything down in that pit. The air's thick as soup and barely breathable. I already have asthma. If I wind up with more breathing problems, Chilmu's gonna pay.
I see. Oh, block of jade. Now I see where to get it. Kind of. Ooh, another block of jade. I'll pick that up. And we shall go see the Brotherhood Scrapper. I'll let my end of the bargain.
Damn right I have. Even Jendo hates it. Yesterday he snapped at me, then ran off. He's usually such a good boy. Never so much as growled at me before. If you're nosing around here anyway, could you look for him? He's got me worried.
Is that so? Let me guess, you need food. Is anybody going to be straightforward around here? Look, my mouth has better things to do than jibber jabber, like eat. You hear my stomach growling? Made you some fish, now dish.
How about you mind your own damn business? Ugh, nosy snoop.
I have a bow and I know how to use it. Jade, jade everywhere, but not a drop to drink. Okay. Feed the turtle? Jesus. Feed the turtle.
Oh, the vibes of this place are all wrong. I can't put my finger on it, but there's something foul down here with us. I can feel it.
Concerning. Given that the jade came about from a cataclysmic event, you know, I'm a little concerned that they keep using it as a power source. Forage for fruit in the oasis. How about you forage for this? Pants grab. What do you want? Jesus Christ. 3 gold? God, eat me, but okay, fine.
Strange? How about the fact that we're all taking orders from Chulmu? Why that guy's in charge, I will never know.
Well, you can take it up with him. Ow. You need food. There's a cooking fire. Forage for fruit, huh? Oh, there's fruit. Here.
I haven't seen anything per se, but I swear I heard something.
Oh?
A voice from the dark, whispering. When I turned around, no one was there.
Is screaming the only way the Brotherhood knows how to communicate?
Apparently. Investigate the source of the second scream. Nah, I'm gonna continue asking folks because there's an achievement for this. There's achieve for this, and I'm getting it. Here. Smack yourself in the face with it.
One of my crew said a guy had a meltdown in the lower mine.
Uh-huh.
Started shouting at everyone. Totally incoherent.
Hmm.
Even locked himself in a supply room. He had a meeting with Chol Mu earlier that day. Must have been a rough one.
That's slightly suspicious. Chol Mu has come up a few times here. Well, somebody's gonna want me to pick up a pickaxe, so I might as well pick up the pickaxe. Hi, buddy. Ah, there.
Wants to know. You Minsec or something?
Boy. I'm gonna have problems with you. Make yourself useful, bring me some jade. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. What about you? Need water? Yeah. Does it sound like a hint? Yeah, shut the fuck up, buddy. Here, drown in it.
Not sure about unusual, but my team's captain is MIA. Just disappeared after one of our night shifts. Between us, I bet she walked off the job. Seemed real agitated right before she went missing. Can't say I blame her.
We have people disappearing, ultimately. Whether or not there's something mysterious going on with that, or if people are just walking off the job is one thing or another, but there's just no sign of them one day.
Oh, yeah, I've seen some
I'm an
stuff.
achiever.
Stuff you wouldn't believe. Crazy stuff. Like this one lady started talking backward. Out of nowhere. Strangest thing I've ever heard. But it gets weirder.
Huh.
Kappa. Cute little thing. Ran over and, bit this guy's head clean off. Like a snack. And then, it shot laser beams from its beady little eyes. I swear. Watch yourself out there.
Urge to kill rising. Alright, let's... Oh, that's not good. That's chaos magic.
Finally!
Hi, Chol Mu.
Did no one hear me yelling?
No offense, Chilmu, but you yelling isn't that unusual. You alright?
Yao? I told you to... No, I'm not alright. Jin Lee attacked me.
The quiet, polite guy? Well, you're working everyone to the bone. Maybe he's stressed.
He bit me.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh no! He's back! Keep him away from me!
Oh, hi, Jin Lee.
Jin Lee, it's Yao. You remember me, don't you?
Oh, that's not good.
Don't make me do this.
Oh, that is very not good.
Black Legion, see it done.
This man has gone full clicker.
That fits good.
Oh, crap, that's bad.
Thank you for doing that. I didn't have the heart to do it myself.
Was that really Jin Lee? He was acting like a monster. But if any part of him is still him, I don't know what to say.
This place puts everyone on edge. They go down there to mine, and if they come back, they're all rebellious.
If?
If.
Maybe you should, I don't know, be looking for them?
If's not good.
I tried, but look, if you're gonna criticize me, run home to June. That why you're really here? To spy?
Fuck's sake,
You're
Chol Mu.
paranoid. You said things were out of hand, which checks out. I'm staying to search for the crew.
Don't go down. You won't listen anyway. Do whatever you want, but don't say I didn't warn you.
You're in a tough position. I get that. But the longer you sit back and wait, the more people will wind up like Jin Lee. I know how much you care about your crew, but if you don't act now, you won't have any crew left to care about. Commander, if you want to scope out more of the area, I'll meet you later in the lower mines. Chol Mu, these people have been nothing but brave for you. It's time to return the favor.
The Jade Crisis. On the case.
What's next?
An air of mystery. Continue the investigation. Use the filter recharge station to obtain protective Jade bot filters for descending into the mine. Examine the strange goings on in the mine by completing events of killing hostile forces. Well, welcome to the Giala Delve, where there are apparently zombies. Well, possessed people? Possessed zombies? Voting pamphlet. Make your voice heard. Vote. Fellow Brotherhood, I appreciate the passionate response to the proposed sector name, Parks Vane, particularly from our members more familiar with the area's history. The Jade Brotherhood strives to include its members in decision-making. Let it not be said that we are an autocracy, unlike our competition. As we expect the sector to become an important part of Brotherhood history, please submit your vote. Your esteemed leader, Park Chol Mu. Here's one, Parks Vane. Submission by the support team of leader Park Chol Mu. Giala Delve, submission by JB Heritage Club. The Future of Cantha, brought to you by the Jade Brotherhood Jade Sea Quarries, submission by JB Marketing. Ugh. Jade Sea Mine X, where X is the most recent iteration of mine number, submission by Accountant Han. Ah, the bean counters. Charging station. Dude. Just got 4 power charges out of that. Holy crap. The filter recharge station. Ooh, emergent. What are you wearing? Standard issue protective equipment of Shunlai Jade Special Ops Rescue Agency. Strictly guarded secret. The best I can do is make a few requisitions. There we go. Got anything for sale? Special Ops Heavy Boots. Wow. Requisitions. Trade the necessary materials to assemble your Special Ops boots. Oh, okay. Interesting. To make a special set of armor. What was this? Filter recharge station. Welcome to Shunlai Jade Air Purifier Model 5J, your one-stop shop for refreshing your Jade Bot's air filtration systems. Mining filter grade A. Security spec. Brotherhood special. Spec ops and treasure hunter. Filters protecting against the haze effects, but will deteriorate over time in haze-filled environments. Filter protocol Shunlai Jade. Until replaced or depleted, your Jade Bot's air filtration is increasing your toughness. Cool. Examine the strange goings on in the mine. Yeah, I don't like the looks of this. The Hollow discovered. Base control point, Champion Brotherhood scrapper. Oh, there are people up here fighting. Oops.
Breathe.
Hi, Tekrama, how you
Put
doing?
your best into it.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna last long. Time to explode. Boom! Ah, no you don't.
Back me up.
Oh, gotta run out of that in a hurry. I have no idea if I'm doing things properly here. Ah.
We are Legion.
Dang it. Ow. Stop that. Get some help. You big. But still in taking lumps.
Had enough? Iron Legion, put your best into it.
Alright, more help. Cool. God, it's like taking on the Executioner. Oh dear.
That fits good.
Circles everywhere. Oh, this champion's gonna die. Ta-da!
Urge to kill rising.
Oh. Full inventory, that's a problem. Jade Miner's key cards. Oh, okay. The special key to open these chests. I need more of them. Maybe they'll give me more than this. Doubt it, but I'll try it. Yeah, nah. I need more Jade Miner's key cards. There's research notes too. Guess I'll have to discover them as I go. Oh God. A breath of filtered air. Ah.
To kill rising.
Ow. Hi, pal. You want to stand still and keep firing at me? Sure, it's a good idea. Like I can literally set you on fire.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Realize you got a bug up your ass. That's not my problem. These agitators. Interesting.
Good.
Ah. Nice try. You guys are like dead set on this being a problem, huh?
That feels good.
Sit down. How do I get Jade Miner keycards? That's what I want to know. Careful there, friend. What happened? I'm on your side. I need you to pull it together. Calm down. No one's going to take you anywhere. No one's devouring anybody. Not while I'm here.
I've got it under control, I think.
Huh.
Not sticking around to find out.
Interesting.
I'd better get going before I start hearing voices.
Indeed.
Other voices.
Okay.
That's cute.
Heading back. Enough talk. Need to get back to base.
Probably for the best. Hi, buddy.
Strong.
Been a while since I fought you. Or you, for that matter.
Urge to kill rising.
Ow. Twisted Skulk. Ow.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Yeah, this place is getting weird.
That feels good.
Event succeeded. Ta-da! Scouts rescued. Ah, there are folks I need to revive.
Oh, it's you. I'm okay. I'm alright. I'll head back.
Yeah, probably for the best you head back. Ah, back.
Ash Legion, fall in!
Come on, energy.
That feels good.
Signal the Citadel!
Hi, Commander. Ron and I spoke with more Brotherhood, and we may have a lead. A suspicious haze propagating in the mine.
If this haze looks similar to the Void, there's a lot of it around here.
Yeah.
We scanned some samples. Apparently, it's making workers ill. I suspect it's correlated with this unusual behavior.
Seriously, I can't. You're sure the lead's credible?
As far as I can tell, their stories check out.
Playing the law card helped. Excavation yard. Breath of filtered air. What is the requirement for that? Hold on. A breath of filtered air. Complete each phase of the Jade Crisis meta event without being affected by the haze. Oh, interesting. Hollow, Howling Caves, Jade Pools, and the finale. Scan haze spots within the Howling Caves. Take that and continue on. Gain a higher chance for rare material rewards from cleansing mining caches. Magic Find is also Magic Find also affects this chance. Hazard pay. That's funny. Huh, the Galadel's an interesting little tidbit, I guess. I want to go back and finish what I started, though. I don't know that I can.
That's good. We are Legion.
I suppose if I make the veteran pistolier's life a living hell. Sit down.
Ash Legion, fall in.
Nope. Nice try. Had some bombardment. Sit down and shut up. Another event down.
Was that a dream? You can never have too much treasure.
I'm happy to have some karma. Oh, hey, I can open that. Jade Miner's key cards. Again, I really need to figure out where I get those. Shipwreck excavation. Yeah, come to think of it. Oh, this is a sailing ship that was embedded in the Jade. That's terrifying. What is that? Huh. Oh, it's a wall of some description. Ooh, Jadeite vein.
Strong.
Ow. I'll have this.
Nice gear.
Dichotomy. What did I pick up? Bleeding jade sample. Oh. That's creepy. I really need to clear up my inventory. Might help if I drink all that liquid karma. Probably a fair few treasure chests I need to open to... And some crystallized ley energy that I could sell for half a gold. Meet the champion at the shrine of Hanukkah and Dragon's End. Badge of the Vindicator. Oh, there's a whole host of adventures I can get up to as a revenant. I'll take that. Oh, hey. Energy efficiency. Huh. Established base of operations. Increase resting experience enhancement in Arborstone Inn. Establish a crafting center with an Arborstone. Entertainment areas. Commerce operations. And global operations. Interesting. You can spend time revitalizing Arborstone. Depth charges. Hmm. Fishing on a full tank. Mastercaster. Ooh. Local legend. Yeah, I need to work on increasing the efficacy of everything. Need to get End of Dragon's Mastery. That said, we are presently focused on the Gyala Delve. One of these days I will revisit places and actually do things like the map metas and things of the like.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Lord knows I have a lot of map mastery, map completion to get done. I haven't completed every map I've been to. Oh.
Nice.
I'll have that. So we're here in the haze. Or at least in the mines. Particle effects in this area are terrifying. The Howling Caves discovered. That's a wonderful name. Oh, that's big. Good lord. Yeah. And that was embedded in the Jade Sea. Stop shooting at me. Wow. So where are these scan points that I need to find? I'm within the green ring, that much I know. Ah, haze hotspot. Scan. An air of mystery. What? Excuse me? What are these? Holy shit. Well, I was never meant to survive that. 3 elite feral ambushers. Yeah, I was not meant to survive that. Under any stretch of the imagination. Holy fuck. Well, they're efficient at their job. Jesus Christ. Hi, buddy. Buy my junk. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Next up. Ooh, that's pretty. I kind of want this other spot here. Oh, hey, hotspot.
Commander! Signs of labored breathing. Running into trouble? Risking death?
Everything okay? I'm getting a lot of static.
Terrible. Cutting out. Awful down here. Call you back.
Oh, that was mildly concerning.
A little bit.
Guess I'll see if they call again.
Further down we get, the worse it's gonna get, I'm sure. Oh, that's a lot of pain. Woo! Oh, they're out for blood. They're gonna get out of me. Kurg. Oh, there's elites in that. Oh, hi, Goric. Fancy meeting you here. Oh dear. Can I just rally here? That's stupid. And kind of hilarious. I mean, the waypoint still works. I guess I'll use it. Whee! I'm not going to be able to explode again for a little bit. Alright, next order of business. Activate and get the fuck out. Yeah. That should work, right? And a GTFO. Hey, look, I GTFO'd. Look, I'm just here to be a nerd and scan shit, okay? Jade Pillar Point is under attack. Everything is under attack. Two more down. Can y'all stop for like 5 seconds? Apparently not. All I want to do is find just these haze hotspots. I don't want to deal with you. And away I fly.
Ready for a beating? Whoa.
No.
Speed it up. Getting up soon. Oh. Back up.
Huh. That's a problem. That's a zip line. Where does it go? down. Huh. Further you get, the worse it's gonna be.
Warwick, checking in. Large haze clouds, right? Don't need you swallowed by a haze blob, even for science.
All right. Your last call was...
How many more will die?
What?
Almora?
I said we're fine. Your breathing sounds a bit fast. Don't push yourself. Cutting out again. Let's try...
There's no way. No, just distortion.
I hope so. Yeah, no kidding. Almora's dead.
Commander! Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Just scanned your last sample.
Much appreciated. Your readings suggest this haze is composed primarily of raw magic, very similar to Void. However...
Jade.
The samples contain an extra element not found in unfiltered magic. I'll run further analysis. In the meantime, let's all regroup in the lower mines. Oh, and if you see any jade on your way, could you test it for a haze reaction?
I'll look into it, if I have time.
I have a theory, but without data, it can only remain poison.
Almora again. To the jade pools. Oh boy. They said that I need to find jade from the behemoth. Ah, okay. Behemoth's Gap, which is now contested. Wasn't before, but it is now. Is that where it came from? Yeah. That's where it came from. Weeha! Contest these nuts. Contest this. Pants grab. Oh, that's a lot of death. Never mind. I'm good. Never mind, I'm good. Is it worth buying keycards? Yes. Yes. Whoa. Okay. That does not look good. That looks really not good. The jade is absorbing the haze. Yeah. Which means that this is the sort of stuff that would also... It would also find its way into any Jade Tech's power supply. That's not a good sign. It's really a bad sign. What's that wall again?
You asked for it.
Oh, glide booster, right. Forgot about that. Alright, so where's our next haze hotspot? Pretty sure I just need the one left. Aha! Found one.
Any progress on the Jade experiments?
I tested a few Jade blocks. Their color darkened after contact with the haze.
Whoa.
That would suggest the secondary element imprinted itself on the base. We're onto something here.
That's nice. Hey, have you heard anything or anyone odd during our calls?
You always seeing monsters where there are none.
I haven't noticed anything, but it's possible a Brotherhood comm is causing interference. Once you're here,
I have to go.
Ooh. The sky scale is dragon adjacent. They're not strictly dragons, but they came about because of Kralkatorrik, which is an elder dragon. Rendezvous with your friends, the Luxon Terminus. Yeah, snap, crackle, pop, indeed. Luxon Terminus. Deep trouble, you don't say. Deep trouble, the deep. Okay.
Oh, you made it. Further research awaits, Commander. Shall we? Still so many questions. We already neutralized the void. Aurene confirmed it. Yet there's obvious disequilibrium here.
I'll try to get more out of Chilmu about this haze once we're done.
Would he even know anything? You said yourself, he's been hiding at camp while this crew goes berserk.
Look, he really screwed up, but he's not what you think.
Oh, a criminal, a coward. Well, so far he's proving both.
Thank you, Detective Rama. Not sure I like that sound, but okay, onwards we go, boy. Execute process.
That fits good.
It's gonna be a knockdown drag out, huh? Not every day that your mining company includes assassins. I'm slightly dubious.
The way ahead's blocked. Come on, Finn, let's check it out. I need some air anyway.
You're not getting it down here, that's for sure.
No. Speak with Yao about finding a way through.
Looks pretty solid, but I bet we can find some spots to break through. Finn, switch to inspect mode, please.
But of course. Now activating inspect.
Commander, you know your way around a mech drone. Care to do the honors?
Use Finn's inspection drone to scan for weak points. Press one key to search for potential weak points in the rock. Ooh. Fissure vent. Data returned by the scan has identified the subject as a noticeable miasmic fracture vent between two formations of rock. Sounds like we might be able to get through here. Let's place a charge.
Your mech seems more agreeable now.
A little tune-up and Finn's back to his old self after deprogramming some learned behaviors. Look, Chol Mu's not the easiest guy to vouch for, but you've seen him at his best. Dragon's End? That's the real him. He gave me a chance when the world acted like I was invisible. Before June, the Brotherhood was my only home. Right now, he's losing control, and he knows it. I'm worried he can't get it back. But if I can help, I will. I want to.
A small fault line. Data returned by scanners identified the subject as slightly cracked quartz rock with a minor miasmic traces. Pelagic ooze deposit? Several deposits of pelagic ooze and pockets within bedrock. Deposit data, diatomic silica, and sediment. Huh.
Objective complete. Was this result to your satisfaction?
You did fantastic, Finn. Thank you.
Aww, Finn.
Alright, people, let's move.
Well, I'll do it.
Just so you're aware, haze levels are likely to rise the farther we go. If you feel faint at any point,
You'll be the first to know. Shall we?
Oh, that's a ley line. Also, hi, Gork. Huh. Fuck.
Demons, ambush ahead! Hit them!
Hello, demons.
No wonder our signal is shoddy.
Say, Commander, you mentioned something over comms. A voice?
Yeah, you were right. Just interference.
Ah,
that feels
so
good.
Your lack of eye contact is a tad concerning.
Oh, nice catch.
Kill rising.
I'm being detected. I'm being detectived.
Does Chol Mu know? He didn't mention.
More reason to be careful who you place faith in.
Huh.
Look, just because your mentor...
Finish that sentence. I dare you.
Oh shit. Yeah, probably not a good idea to piss off Detective Rama.
My strength fails me.
Back me up! Iron Legion, put your best into it!
Elite corrupted leyline anomaly? Hold on, what? That's new. That is a new creature I have never fought before.
Strong.
Yeah, block my mace ramming up your ass, buddy. Try it, I dare you. Alright, that's it. God damn it.
That feels good.
I'm gonna take my mace and ram it into your stomach. Ow. I'm not above beating you to death with your own shoe. Alright. Thus it begins. Weird, I couldn't move suddenly. And now I just can't move, period, so... Who tells me they're not going to try and res me? Ow. Alright. Back to it we go. Whee! Try this on for size. See, it's funny, because, you know, you keep trying to smack me around, but my weapon attacks have lifesteal now. So, you know, I have a little more longevity. A little more.
Commander.
Uh-oh.
All right? Yeah. Feels like I got the wind knocked out of me.
That's a problem.
Wait, is that?
What is it? A ley line?
Yep.
An unparalleled source of raw magic, pure energy. This must be why the proximate jade is so powerful. It could
That
be
would explain
monumental
it.
in solving Kantha's energy predicament.
Ah, this is true. Leyline infused. Oh my god. It's almost blue. The jade down here is all but glowing with the substantial energy levels coursing through it. Huh. Interesting find. Follow Goric as he theorizes. Hmm.
Interesting.
Interesting.
And what's this?
Oh, whoa. What's this?
Oh, fascinating.
Love of God. Goric, say something.
I need a closer look.
Finn, can you get us across?
Activating gap traversal device.
Gap traversal device, huh? Oh, a zipline. Cute. Whee! Leyline
Nothing
Nexus.
with the Brotherhood? Working near a power source?
Oh.
Unlikely. The simple exposure to ley line energy generally isn't enough to affect one's well-being. Though something is unusual here. I've never seen a ley line produce any kind of miasmic byproduct.
Right.
Oni, move now!
Ravenous Wanderer?
It must be deceiving our senses, blurring reality. We have to stay focused. Everyone take a platform and divert its attention. Commander, I could use your help here.
Rama, come
Trying.
Strong.
Hi, buddy. Uh-oh. Borgal.
You were special. One of the bravest war masters in my order.
That
No,
feels good.
that's changed, my friend.
Borgal.
Back me up!
He was my mentor into the vigil. He died at Claw Island, protecting us from Zaitan. Off I go. Well, maybe I shouldn't have gone. Oh. So that was happening. Okay.
Iron Legion, put your best
Except they're not really threatening Portal. They're just kind of standing there.
To kill rising. That feels good. Take that.
I mean, if this is a lead-in to what the Secrets of the Obscure is about, then it would appear that our next target is likely to be demons.
Can you hear me? Yao wants you over on their platform. They need backup.
I know what you're doing. Using my mentor against me. You're pathetic.
Commander,
That's good.
We'll talk later, I promise. Yao needs you now, okay?
What? Yao. Yes, right.
It's not much longer.
Sorry, Yao. Got out of sorts for a moment.
It's good to see you here.
Huh.
Stop.
You alright?
Good to see you here. Is that
These people love you.
air?
You don't care.
You know that's not true.
Air. Holy shit, they're really pulling at the heartstrings here. They're also digging deep for this shit. Might actually be able to pull that up. Who knew?
To kill rising.
Stop that. That's a Terragriff.
That feels good.
It's Morgemoth's minions.
To kill rising.
The demonic apparitions from before were Zaitan's minions. Yeah. Jungle Dragon. They're gonna make me go through a version of every apparition here?
I never wanted to hurt them. Air.
Finn, shield Rama! Quick, get in the bubble!
Monitor shade.
That feels good.
What the hell?
Rising.
Is this about the time that I go to the next spot?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Let's apologize before helping.
Do you see them too?
Yeah, we're fighting them. What are you talking about?
I'm just passing through.
Almora.
We need to talk. So many lives lost.
There was no other way.
I was nothing to you.
That's not fair. I did everything I could. Elmora!
Back me up!
Jesus.
Iron Legion, put your backs into it.
Just pay attention to the spirits. Good, good. No, no, no. The spirits, not me. I'm not the spirits.
To kill rising.
Demons feed on guilt. Or at least this particular one does. Oh god, is that supposed to be a copy of Ryland? Jesus Christ. Frost Legion!
Strong. To kill rising.
Huh. Neat.
Not enough energy.
Ooh, that was close.
Rising.
Sit down.
I'm an achiever.
It's regenerating. It must be healing itself with the ley line.
Let's get out of here.
Of course it is.
Commander, he's blacking out. We need to get him and go.
You haven't changed a bit. Killing and corrupting. It's what you were born to do.
Oh, shit. God, in the middle of being a revenant, hearing spirits saying that about him, yikes.
Hey, you're up. Do you know who we are?
Look at me closely, Commander. Concentrate. Who am I? Take your time. You were extremely discombobulated.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, Gorick.
Oh, thank the alchemy.
You had us worried. You were talking to us like we were... well, not us.
Like old friends.
Yes. That demon. It was messing with my head. Made me think you were someone else.
Yes. I should have known as soon as it introduced those clones. It appears to be able to alter its victim's reality.
I've been trying to reach you since Yao dropped everything and ran into that hole. June is... she's...
Furious, I know. But we're making important discoveries down in this hole. And if I have to upset June to save...
June will not be upset when she hears what we found. A ley line. That's what's been supercharging the Jade.
Well, that's fantastic! A potentially free-flowing Jade-based energy source. It's too good to be...
There's an unkillable mind-altering demon gorging on it.
Oh.
Don't worry, we'll eliminate it.
Thanks,
or at
Timey.
least lure it away from the ley line.
And what's your plan of attack this time, General Gorick?
I'm afraid it's going to be unpleasant, especially for the commander. I wish there was another way, but that demon seemed particularly attracted to you. Fighting it will require neuroparasitological investigation.
If that's what it takes.
Oh boy.
Sorry, Commander. Yao's right. It is important work. I'll fill June in. Keep us posted if you can, and good luck.
Yeah, right. Get right on that. Deep trouble completed.
I achieve things. I'm an achiever.
Detective Rama. Bit of a rough one back there, huh? At least you're up and moving. Sorry. Thought you were Elmora.
So I hear. Sounds like she was a hell of a soldier. And a good friend.
So Yao really came through for you back there.
Yao's mech came through.
Technically, Yao built the mech, so...
Yeah.
Finn is pretty great.
Okay. A lot of folks say they want to help, but only show up when it serves them. But Yao's good people. And Finn.
How's Gork doing as a leader?
Got off to a shaky start, but took charge when the chips were down. Made good decisions. Hey, he's learning from the best.
Any thoughts about Cholmu?
Much as I've learned to trust Yao's judgment, not sure I'll ever come around on this. But Yao has their reasons. I get it. Yao, Cholmu, June. They're like a dysfunctional little family. Not sure if Yao's the kid or...
The marriage counselor?
Or you said something about wanting to see Captain Min?
Maybe. But you start asking me about my love life, and I'm gonna return the favor. Don't think you're ready for that, pal.
I mean, says you. Moving on, Gorik. Commander, you really should stop losing consciousness. It can't be good for your health. Sorry, I was going on about old friends back there.
No apology necessary. That creature tried to latch onto a powerful memory to see what emotions it could provoke. Although it seemed to me that first memory wasn't enough, that you dealt with those, metaphorical demons before.
I also saw Air and Elmora.
Yes, the demons seem to latch onto increasingly raw and more recent memories, feeding on your response. And I'm afraid we're going to have to use that to our advantage if we're ever going to completely defeat it.
Why does it all feel so raw all of a sudden?
Maybe you haven't completely dealt with all of your feelings, or perhaps the haze somehow lowers our ability to cope, or it enhances our sensitivity to emotions. Unfortunately, we're going to have to experiment to find out.
Goody. How are you feeling about taking charge?
I thought I was ready, but as Ram has helped me understand, it's harder than it appears. I have a new appreciation for you, to be sure.
Seems like you're already picking up quite a bit from Rama.
I'm starting to wonder whether his high degree of intuition can be taught. But I'm doing my best to take his advice and watch how he works.
Wow, that was... Well, hey, at least we all made it out okay. Sorry I was so disoriented when you needed me.
It's okay. Gorik told me about Air, how much she meant to you and to your whole crew. Her bravery in the fight against Mordremoth, the way she was betrayed, I'm sorry.
Are you worried June will think you're betraying her?
June's not a charitable person. But deep down, I think she knows I'm loyal. Though, maybe that's part of the problem. I would never betray June's trust. But just because I stopped working for Cholmu doesn't mean I cut off all ties. Like June, he can be tough. And it's no stretch to say he hasn't been at his best down here. But he didn't get where he is by being incompetent, and he truly cares about his people. Anyway, if June knows me as well as I think she does, she'll get it. She might not like it, but she'll understand.
Okay. Who are you here to help? June or Cholmu?
Kantha. This discovery could do
Good
so
answer.
much for so many people. And if I can help some old friends along the way, even better.
Good answer. Now back to the Galadelv. Check in with Gorik at Galadelv for updates. Oh hey, I'm in trouble. Degenerative haze. Each stack improves skill recharge, but also accumulates negative effects, causing damage, applying conditions, increasing incoming damage, reducing endurance regeneration. I need to get the hell out of here. Ooh, this place is nasty. Ah, now I'm getting tormented. That's poignant. No. I refuse. Wait a minute. That's a problem. I can't. Oh, time to die. Wait for that to proc through and go back to the top. Interesting that they just drop me in a toxic environment with no filters. Nice. Damn brilliant of you. So is the Jade Sea actually green? Yes, it is. The Jade Sea is actually literally a sea of solid jade. This used to be water. And then a cataclysmic event occurred back in Guild Wars 1, actually before Guild Wars 1. And as a result of that cataclysm, this entire sea was turned into solid jade. Well, I'm back here. Gorik's research journal hums with mechanical energy. It looks like there's a recent entry recorded on it.
Testing. Gorik, recording on behalf of Friend Detective Agency, on site at the Brotherhood's Jade excavation. After the recent demon run-in, our efforts to curtail Cantha's energy crisis are postponed. Me and my team of experts...
Your team, huh?
Our team is strategizing a plan to remove said demon from its power source, a ley line housed within the mine.
You're recording? Can I get some airtime? Engineering Grandmaster Yao here, reporting from the trenches of an illicit jade mining mega operation.
Yao? These are case notes, not a Hollow News broadcast. I'll continue logging updates as they occur. Gorik, out.
Just trying to lighten the mood.
Wait until your allies have things to report. Sleuthing a solution.
Case notes. Entry 2. Today I ran further analysis on the unknown element present in the commander's haze samples. Though still indeterminate, I suspect it's a byproduct of the demon, likely agitated by its confined ley line proximity. For now, I've set up a makeshift lab for experimentation here at the mine. It's humble, but rather quaint, if I do say. It will serve my needs for the time being. I just need to keep out a few nosy Kappa trespassers. As usual, I'll continue logging my research as it proves pertinent. Gorik, out.
Sleuthing a solution. The entries. Entry 3.
Case notes. Entry 3. An unexpected visitor dropped by. Chol Mu. I thought maybe he'd come to shut down my lab.
He was over here? Yeah, he does hate things built without his approval.
But he seemed to take an interest in my work, particularly the previously mentioned haze samples. Of course, I was thrilled to recount my current hypotheses, but he seemed more concerned about potential health effects.
He's been really torn up about his crew.
I'll continue updates once confidentiality can be maintained.
Sorry, just curious about the research is all.
I like Yao.
While I usually record notes as soon as possible, the event that transpired recently required a moment to process. It began when one of those Kappa pets got into my equipment, while wreaking senseless havoc, smashed a haze sample. The sample was small. However, inhaling its contents in an enclosed area made me lightheaded.
Oh.
I knew it was unlikely to cause damage. Still, I went to recuperate on a cot at the medical tent. Once rested, I felt well enough to return to work. But when I opened my eyes, what I saw made my nausea return full force. Oh, Detective Rama, I mean...
Am I interrupting?
No. Just recording some research notes. I can get back to them later. Case notes. Entry 5. Rana visited to check in after my Kappa incident, which I suppose still needs explanation. Picking up where I left off, when I opened my eyes, I saw something I don't think I'll ever be able to forget. Blish was sitting across from me. Not in his golem body, but exactly how I remembered him from before his illness took over. He stared at me in a menacing way he never had before. And his body disintegrated into a mass of writhing beetles. They swarmed me. I can still feel the prickle of their claws across my skin. At the point I thought I might suffocate, they vanished. The next thing I remembered, I was clinging tightly to Yao, sobbing. They comforted me until I could pull myself together. Once I found the words, I told them everything. They stayed with me for a long time. Then they returned later with some tea. I'm still shaken up and rather embarrassed about what happened. But I'm so grateful Yao was there to help me through it. I'm going to see Tiny soon. I plan to tell her everything that happened.
So for some added context, Blish is Gorik's brother and Timey's original best friend, I would say. Both Blish and Gorik joined the Inquest to, research things the way they wanted to, and Timey stayed behind at the colleges of Radasum.
Case note. Entry 6. I paid Timey a much-needed visit and told her everything. She has a way of making me feel better. We also spoke about the implications. We think the unknown element I've been studying is causing these effects. What's most troubling is that this incident confirms my earlier hypothesis. These hallucinations aren't random. Based on the commander's experiences, and now my own, the delusions appear to target prime emotional vulnerabilities. The how of it all remains a mystery, but it does explain the demon's manipulation of one's senses. Now that I'm back, I plan to tell Rama and Yao about this development, though it seems they stopped by in my absence. They installed a few Kappa-repellent gadgets outside my lab, and left a kind note with a plate of tea cookies. Picturing those two working together makes me smile. They seem on better terms lately. I hope the trend continues. Case notes. Entry 7. Today was unusual. Rama visited. That wasn't unusual, though his demeanor was rather tender. However, Yao and Chou Mu also visited. Yao did most of the talking. odd is Cholmu's keen on speaking for himself. Yao explained that Cholmu had experienced hallucinations. I asked him to elaborate. Frequency, locations, etc. Arama made to leave, perhaps out of politeness, but Cholmu told him to stay. He said it's better we're all made aware. He didn't go into much detail. His visions were of a deceased friend, and they only occurred in the lower mind. Arama pressed him about the other crew members, but Cholmu claimed that none had voiced similar experiences. He originally chalked any behavioral discrepancies up to stress, but he realized too late that it may be something more. Cholmu's account seemed credible, if not a bit slow, and there another data point supporting mine and Taimi's theory.
Yeah.
Something unbelievable just happened. Cholmu visited again. Once certain we were alone, he began frantically rambling. He admitted that he'd left out details about his hallucinations because Yao was present. Early on, Cholmu had worked on the forefront of the excavation. Alone one night, he heard someone run up behind him. Before he knew it, he was face down. He could hear the attacker hissing while bashing his head into the ground.
Well, that's not good.
Nearly unconscious, Cholmu felt the attacker start chewing his leg. He suspects it may have been trying to eat him. With the strength he had left, he cast off the attacker. He sat up to see one of his captains, blood staining her mouth. Their struggle continued, edging closer to a mine shaft. To keep them from falling, Cholmu tried to ram her backward. But in that moment, she lunged. Instead of hitting him, she flew over his back, free falling to the bottom of the mine. He was so shocked, he couldn't process it. His crew assumed the captain quit, as she'd recently been acting agitated. That's when his delusions began. He made me swear not to tell Yao, who'd known the captain. But I had to tell someone.
Yikes.
Case note, entry 9. I have a confession. Despite Cholmu swearing me to secrecy, I couldn't keep his story to myself. I paid Taimi another visit and spilled everything. She was shocked, to say the least, but she was glad I confided in her. She echoed Cholmu's request not to tell Yao. There's no use upsetting them. I couldn't bring myself to do so anyway.
Fair.
Still, I feel better getting it off my chest. And as Taimi pointed out, if I was stressed, imagine how Cholmu feels. Between the guilt and the cruelty inherent in these delusions, it puts his behavior into perspective. While I was there, Taimi showed me something exciting. A prototype for a device that she, June, and Yao are working on. It's designed to control the stress response the demon seems to feast on, then channel that power back at it.
Oh.
It's based on my research findings, paired with Yao and June's jade tech knowledge, and Taimi's everything knowledge. We just might have a solution to our demon problem. Case notes entry 10. This is it! We've done it! Thank the alchemy! Taimi asked me to stop by as soon as possible. When I arrived, she, Yao, and June were putting the final touches on their newest invention. It boasts several features, not to mention a sleek design. I can't wait till the commander sees, though I need to keep reminding myself to treat it with sensitivity. The commander's role in our plan will likely be the toughest and most psychologically draining. Still, I'm on pins and needles for the invention's debut. Demon, here we come. Gorik, out.
I see. Sleuthing a solution complete.
You can never have too much treasure. Sharper still.
Letter from Gorik. Commander, I hope this letter finds you in moderately higher spirits. Taimi, Yao, and I have been hard at work searching for an answer to our demon problem, and we think we found a viable solution. A word of caution, our strategy will involve an exhaustive exploration of your mind's response to intense emotional stimuli. It will be taxing. If anyone has my full confidence, it's you, Commander. When you're ready, come by the power plant in New Kaineng City to discuss our new plan of attack. Gorik. Back to New Kaineng it is. Facing off against this demon's kind of terrifying prospect. Suppose. Makes sense. Certainly not fond of the malignant ones. I'm going this way. Ah. That's an issue. Oh, there's a point up there.
Due to an inability to restore order in certain city sectors, various transportation systems...
Ah, the power plant meta is going on right now. Dear God. Everything is in danger. Great. I need to go up. I need more uppitude. More upliness. I'll find my way eventually. Get there, I can get there. The higher I get, the better off I am. I see the top of that building. It's a tempting target. I don't think it's possible. Or if it is, it's very tough to get up to. I suppose power plant means under the waterfall. Am I good? I'm good. That's cute. Get a mini boost from the Jade bot. A plan emerges. The power plant. Take the elevator up to the lab. Okay.
Commander, hi!
Scruffy!
You look refreshed
Timey!
and so lucid.
I hear you've been busy. Certainly looks that way.
And for good reason. Finn, please show the commander our latest masterpiece. Just like we practice. Introducing... the Recollector.
I fucking love this robot. Examine the surprise Finn has presented to you.
I'm not sure I follow.
That demon took a liking to you. After further analysis, it's clear why. It preys on unresolved stress, vulnerability.
Not that anyone is doubting your strength, but you've been known to carry the weight of the world.
Several times, in
For
fact.
anyone, even if they are you.
Luckily, we can use that to our advantage. If you gather your emotions with the Recollector, we can use them as a lure.
Right. When our demon senses potent emotions, it'll try to latch on. Once enticed, we can lure it from the ley line. Like tasty emotional breadcrumbs.
So your plan is to turn me into bait. How do I collect these emotional breadcrumbs?
You'll have to do some exploration, physically and emotionally.
Eyebrow
Places
waggle?
important to you should give strong responses. I know it's a lot, but we'll be there to help. And it'll be great prep for protecting your mind against further attacks.
You'll have to forgive my lack of enthusiasm for all this. But I'll do what needs to be done.
Head to the Young Reactor Station in New Kaineng City to explore emotions related to Mai Trin. Yeah. I figured that's where we were going with this. We get to revisit the greatest hits of how we failed.
If Sakta goes down, the rest of us are next. Any job a mech can do faster?
Young Reactor. Outside of the city, as I recall. I need a charge. Come to think of it. I don't think that teleporter is going to be able to help me any.
Sweetheart. Let me get you out of there. Just hold on while I...
It's so dark. All of the windows are gone. I can't find the door. What's happening? What was that sound? Something touched my foot. Help me! Please!
Oh, found another one of those. Yikes. Oh. All right, Yao.
Hey, Commander. So, Kaineng, huh? At least it's convenient.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't mean to pry. I just... Hey, at any point, if you get worked up, I'm here. Dealing with this stuff is hard. Most people won't even try. For what it's worth, I think it's pretty damn brave to do this. And yeah, I'll be here. That's all.
Thank you, Yao. Suppose I should get started.
Examine the memorial to Mai Trin. This memorial honors Mai Trin, erected in the aftermath of the reactor station explosion. It stands here in commemoration of her sacrifice. No life is purely good or evil. Ultimately, we're the sum of our choices. Find a way to pay respects to Mai Trin's memorial.
Yeah, you said that. I can't change who I was, but I won't give up on who I want to be.
And who, pray tell, is that?
I don't know. Someone better.
Hey, how are you feeling?
Mai Trin was selfish. Killed innocent people without a second thought. And I owe my life to her.
I didn't know her well. Our first real introduction was terrible. But I did get the impression she felt lost. Finding your place can be tough. She probably thought the Aether Blades were where she belonged. But then she hit a point where she realized what she was doing didn't align with the person she wanted to be. And she started thinking less about being accepted by pirates and more about being acceptable to herself.
Doesn't excuse her actions. Not one bit.
Gods, no. She murdered people. Maybe just acknowledge that she tried to do something right at the end. Not everybody does.
Don't we know it? Work with your friends to decide which of your emotions to explore next. Oh boy. What do you think, Commander? What emotions are you going to explore next? I think it's time I revisit my feelings about Blish. Head to the College of Synergetics in Rada Sum to explore emotions related to Blish. Have me go all the way to Rada Sum. Jesus. Timey's going to be involved in this, I bet. College of Synergetics. Greet Gorik.
Just reading through some of Blish's old papers. His professors always kept copies of his work as examples for future students.
Wow. He must have been at the top of his classes.
Academic competition was fierce, especially in cybernetic systems too. The results of that course are highly contested. Whatever you do, don't bring it up to Tiny. It's a lingering sore spot for her.
Noted. Mind if I have a look?
Not at all. Blish would have been thrilled people still read his work. I'd recommend his consciousness transferals papers. Though his newest work was some of his most riveting. He was prepping it for publication, but he ran out of time.
Look through Blish's old research papers, records, and experimental projects housed in the college archives. Cheers to the world. Haha.
Take care, Rourke. Tell him his big brother is sorry. And Tiny too. And stop keeping secrets from each other. All of you.
COIS 310 Cybernetic Systems 2, MTH 411 Multivariable Calculus, TML 310 Thaumaturgical Labs, Materials Labs, MPY Magical Metaphysics Seminar, TAS 300 Advanced Theory of Abstract Structures. He skimmed through the lengthy list of advanced coursework that Blish completed during his time at college. It's as impressive as it is intimidating.
Come back for me when the storm passes. We've come too far to give in now.
Author Blish, published by the College of Synergetics. Abstract. Consciousness has been loosely defined as the capacity for awareness in relation to internal and external stimuli. This study explores questions of consciousness and the feasibility of its transference across synthetic bodies. Ultimately, the results of this research aim to serve as a guide for the field of consciousness transferal and its future implementation within modern Tyrian society. This discipline has the unprecedented potential to interweave concepts of organic life and cybernetic technology as we know it. Even if the researcher writing this paper never lives to see the effects of his work, he hopes that his contributions serve as a foundation for positive change in the lives of many for generations to come. In short, transferring your consciousness into a robotic body. The archives of the College of Synergetics are full of Blish's research from his time here. This print copy of his dissertation is well worn.
Seeing her again. I'm supposed to be dead. Science gave me a second chance. I will make it count.
You imagine students reading this would feel inspired by the passion transcending its pages. You, however, feel a growing pit in your stomach, its hollowness akin to the void left by a dear friend. The archives are full of Blish's research. Blish's research notes remain intact, but signs of wear suggest they're frequently referenced.
Print. Horror. I couldn't see, hear, speak, move. No sense of space or time. Only nothingness.
You skim
Not to experience that again.
You skim through the pages of meticulous graphs and precise data. Nearby a set of deft equations, someone has penciled in a single word: genius. You can't help but feel the handwriting looks familiar. Seems like many people remember you for a long time, Blish.
Gorik, I shouldn't have dragged you here.
Commander, I knew from the moment you told me what this was going to be about. I wanted to be here with you.
When I was with him, I had no idea he was planning. I'm sorry.
You would have been so proud of what we accomplished, and that you still remember him.
Gorik.
It took me a while to accept that his sacrifice was necessary, and it was his choice. We have to honor that. It's okay.
What do you think, Commander? What emotions are you going to explore next? I think it's time I revisit some of my feelings about Cinder. Head to Broken Tooth Maw and Blaze Ridge Steps to explore emotions related to Cinder. Blaze Ridge Steps. Quickest way to get there is to go through... Blaze Ridge. That's... yeah, that's north of Ebonhawk. So I'd want to go to Divinity's Reach. Divinity's Reach means that I would want Bottle Your Emotions. God, hell of a name for this mission. Is that the portal to... yeah, Lion's Arch. Onward to the Seraph Guard. If I had any confidence in my ability to solo the Guild Wars 1 experience, I would do it. But Guild Wars 1 was not built for soloing, unfortunately. Because there's actually a lot of stuff in Guild Wars 1 that influences information in Guild Wars 2. It'd be kind of fun to like go back and experience some of that stuff again. Especially in relation to Cantha. Like so much of that stuff was interwoven with what happened in Guild Wars 2. From Ebonhawk, we must go very, very north. So much north, in fact, that I think I might actually try and do this to get there faster. Oops. Ah, there's the portal. Blaze Ridge Steps. Bye, dragon. Bye, dragon. I suppose more accurate to say bye, dragon minion. Oops. Cinder. So who's going to be here to talk with me about Cinder? I mean, I feel like it would have to be Ritlock, right? Or Rocks. Possibly. She's over with the, she's over with her own tribe at this point. Whoop. Cholmu. Ah, interesting. I wouldn't have expected Cholmu to be the one to talk to about Cinder.
Yao told me about how you'd be up this way. Interesting place.
Well, I'll get to it then.
Sure. Do what you have to do.
Talk to the Shatter Warband members to hear their memories and perspectives on Cinder. Right. Azar Shatter Soul.
This better be good.
Why'd you decide to fight along Cinder Steel Temper? I trusted her. Why is that?
Ryland and I came up in the Farrar together. He bailed us out more times than I can count. He's always trying to do what's right. That's why he's got our loyalty.
Never gave me a reason not to. To your knowledge? Don't know if you're fishing for dirt on her or what, but you won't find it here. She was a good leader and a good person. Nobody like her before or since. She had the respect of her warband, I get it. Crack Shatterbolt.
That's good.
Can you leave me alone? I need to talk for a second here.
Speak.
Need something? Can I ask you about Cinder Steel Temper? Wouldn't be around today if not for her. None of us would. She always put our safety before hers. Just who she was. You probably know the type. Suppose I do. I'd respect selflessness like that.
Save it. I've learned plenty. Seen and done plenty. Old heads aren't the only ones fit to lead.
If you were in her warband, she'd put her life on the line. But if you were on the other side of the battlefield, you were toast. She'd burn you to ashes. All's fair in war, I guess. Taito Shatterfang. Yeah, what do you want? What do you remember about Cinder Steel Temper? Strong as hell, for one thing, in battle, but also the way she did things. When she made up her mind about something, she was going to see it through. Made me want to do the same. Perseverance is admirable, both on and off the battlefield. Yeah, but it only gets you so far. Her biggest mistake was getting captured. Once you're in enemy hands, the show's over. Rules of war, you know? Unfortunately, I do. Beta Shatterhorn. You got something to say or what? Can I ask you about Cinder Steel Temper? She was sharp, and not just in the Farrar. Had this way of knowing what you needed before you even said anything. That's rare, especially for someone that young. But she'd seen a lot already. Battle has a way of aging you beyond your years.
It just means we have to be better. Steel Warband's earned its reputation. We intend on keeping it.
So does the company you keep. Ryland was a good soldier, but he made some bad calls, and Cinder went along with him. Look where it got her. Tragic, but sadly not uncommon.
You look shaken up.
I'm tired.
Look, you're gonna screw something up for someone. That's just how it goes.
Cinder is dead because I let the parlay happen.
You didn't kill Cinder. Smolder did. All you can do is look out for those counting on you and choose what you believe is right.
Cinder was on the wrong side. Same with all those researchers. But they didn't deserve...
Everyone thinks leading's easy, but it's not black and white. And if things go south and people get hurt, it's all on you. People look at you like you don't care, when really it eats at you. But you can't show them. You have to be strong. But they're right. Someone got hurt, or worse, because of you. No matter how good you are at what you do, it happens.
I know.
It gets to you. Just find your own way to deal with it.
I think I'm ready now. Should probably get back to the mine. One more thing for my list of accomplishments.
Return to Gyala Delve to test out the Recollector. Or the Recollector, as they may call it. Turn to Gyala. Which, again, just means me popping all the way across the ocean. 10 silver, Jesus Christ. Hell of a frequent flyer mile. I don't think I had it in me to go over Orient and Blast.
You're back! Thank the alchemy! You're okay. You still have the Recollector, right? It didn't explode or...
I'm fine. The Recollector's fine. Though I should probably test out its other functions.
Oh, yeah, right, of course. But don't think you're walking into that gunk unprotected. Say hello to an old friend. An old friend who can withstand the elements.
You're letting me borrow Scruffy? Won't that be a bit tight?
He's roomier than he looks. Why don't you take him out for a spin?
Oh, God. Oh, Christ. Emotional release. Uh-huh. I see. That's what you're gonna name this.
Ooh, spacious, isn't he?
My nose is pressed against the glass.
Perfect! Let's get some practice in. What's the situation? Any potential test subjects lurking around?
There's a bunch near some jade pools.
Beautiful. Obliterate them! Or, you know, test out the non-lethal features. They're important too, but so much less fun.
Damn. Okay. That's cool and all. Ow. Cool, I guess. Oh shit, that's a problem. Fuck off. Yeehaw!
Enjoying yourself?
I'll admit, it's cathartic.
Nah.
That's the idea. Sounds like everything's working as it should.
Yes, but the effects seem to be wearing off pretty fast. I'm concerned it won't buy us much time.
What? Oh, those greedy emotion grubbers. And these are just the wimpy ones.
Yeah.
Oh, bring it back. Everyone's here now, so we can troubleshoot.
Return to the surface to discuss the experimentation results. Enjoying the Commander has PTSD storyline? Yeah. Yeah, that has kind of been the long and short of it thus far. Being able to, you know, revisit all the times we failed, for example. Welcome on in. Hope the evening finds you well. I'm probably going further into this than I need to, ultimately. But I figured it was there.
I don't believe this. At this point, we don't have the resources to compete with their appetites.
It's kind of concerning, considering.
By the time we lure the big guy to the surface, all those little ones will be tailing us. Especially when they get away from the commander. No offense.
Excuse you?
Block the path as we go. Could Finn knock out some more walls? Bury them in debris?
Only where there's structural weakness. Those walls are solid. Even if we had something with more pizzazz, I'm not sure how safe it'd be.
Before you go blowing up the place, take a look through my storage crates. I brought a few extra supplies with me from headquarters. Sure, there's something useful in there.
To us, it's a bit of a weird plotline, especially for 2 episodes, and Gyal is not exactly the most loved map for people looking to get anything done, unless the meta pops up as a weekly. Fair. Legitimately acquired goods. Yeah, I was told by Goob that this section of the story is not very well received.
Gruffy needs a new set of shocks.
Oh, come on. Seriously? You brought a telescope to a mine? To what, stargaze underground?
Astronomy has always been a prized hobby of Cantha's great minds.
Property of Minister Nguyen, Ministry of Urban Planning.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Though I had to admit, at least they kept up with the comedy. Legitimately acquired goods. It's very out of place. They could have just done an extended epilogue for EOD and called it a day. I suppose.
And that cut leaves nothing to the imagination.
Shut up.
I think we might have found Cholmu's negligee.
Ooh. Hey, you know, if you're not using this, I've got the perfect spot in...
No.
But it's just sitting there collecting dust. I might as well...
No.
Yeah. Do-gooder.
She's saying that of Cholmu? Boy. Well...
To explain why the Brotherhood has an ancient Kurzik rune in its possession?
It was acquired from the speakers. Apparently, Tetra found it useful. And it's in our best interest to keep useful things away from Tetra.
Oh, of course. Of course. I mean, why return it to its rightful owners when we can shove it in a damn crate?
Get off your soapbox. You may borrow it.
Park Cholmu,
borrow
a
it?
true philanthropist.
Considering that it's now Brotherhood property, I believe I'm being quite generous.
And I believe that you believe that.
Oh boy.
Well, we have a seal. That's a start.
Is anyone here versed in ancient Kurzik ritual magic? Anyone?
Think I know someone who can help. She practically lives at the library in Arborstone. Really loses her mind over this sort of stuff. If we head to Echo Vault now, we can probably catch her.
Meet Rama at Arborstone. It's not that far to get there, huh? As a matter of fact. Kaining City. Out of place. I mean, I don't know. There's a part of me that kind of appreciates the nod to, like, some of the people that wound up getting, well, the short end of the stick, shall we say. I like the ability to, like, look back at the sacrifices that some of these people made in order to make sure that we continue to be successful. Yeah, it has some closure. I can understand it kind of feeling a little jarring, ultimately, after we just got done dealing with End of Dragons. But then at the end of End of Dragons, they also prepare or perform a toast to those lost along the way. Rota? What is this symbol? Oh, the turtles. Detecting the egg you recover, making sure they're hatched properly is vital to survival. From a long line of Luxon turtle ranchers, their people have integrated and lost some of our identity. My family has helped burn to our turtle traditions through the many storms. We have your egg, and I'll see to it the turtle hatches. It's a fairly delicate process. Meanwhile, if you get me what's on this list, I'll make sure it grows up nice and strong. Cool. That unlocks the ability to unlock the siege turtle, I would bet.
Well, first things first. Looks like your little fella's primed and ready to hatch. You see the wiggle? Somebody's got spunk. Right on time. Hey,
oh, look at you.
Bring ruin to your enemies, huh? It'll take some time before they're big enough to carry you to battle, but they'll get there. Promise.
Oh, look at you. Cute. Oh, cuteness. I will work on getting that siege turtle as a mount. I will, I promise. But for now, I've got other things to look into. Namely, I need to talk to a librarian. So welcome on in, Black Queen. Hope the evening finds you well. Valeria.
Look who it is. I was starting to think you forgot about me.
Sorry, I've been such a stranger. Promise I'll drop by more. I have a lot more time these days. Well, except today. Long story short, do you know anything about ward spells? Say, I don't know, performing a sealing ritual?
A new hobby to impress the ancestors? Okay, let me think. You said sealing rituals? I don't have the incantations memorized by heart or anything, but during my youth, I may have spent an embarrassing amount of time sulking around the library's occult section.
I can see it.
If I were you, I'd start with the Kestrel Archives. They have a whole collection on ritual magic. Bet there's something useful.
The Kestrel Archives. Is that through this door or no?
I don't like this. Not one bit.
Me neither. Ayumi's compromising everything we've built.
That child has no appreciation for our legacy. Really never should have put her into our ranks.
Mary was the best of us.
Oh boy. Both fogies bickering about the fact that time progresses onwards. That shockingly sometimes you have to change shit.
Don't tell Valeria. I can never hear the end of it. Guess retirement's as good a time as any to do some reading. But one book at a time. Let's see what they got.
Romance spells for the romantically inept. Charm them with this handy list of flirtation charms. Has the dating scene left you more jaded than an Ekavald pit mine? Are your conversation starters doubling as conversation enders? Then you, my friend, have come to the right place. Our how-to guide takes a streamlined, no-nonsense approach to all things amorous. With our simple cheat sheet of easy-to-remember incantations, you can go from limp Noxie Bay fish to the alpha drake of your dating pool in no time. Oh, God. An additional note in exceptionally fine print reads, attempting and or successfully performing a libidinous incantation or on unknowing or otherwise non-consenting parties is prohibited by Canthan Legal Code. Enchantment Law 109-21. Romance spells for the romantically inept and affiliates are not responsible for the unlawful use of this guide, which is intended for entertainment purposes only. I Only Have Eyes for Moo, Chapter 1 by Snargle Goldbang. Oh, God. Not Snargle. Please, God, no. Please, God, no. Oh, it's not Goldfang. Oh, why? Oh, damn it. If I want to read fan fiction, I'll go to AO3. Goodbye. Carnivorous carpentry. Sadly, the text on the sanctioned tome is so faded it's illegible, far overdue to be removed from circulation. A shame, considering the intriguing nature of its premise. Carnivorous carpentry. Carnivorous carpentry. Never mind. The importance of reading in the Age of the Dragon. Ask any of Cantha's most influential figures in the secret of their success, and you'll likely receive the conventional responses: an early bedtime, a healthy diet, and, if they're the epitome of overachievement, an exercise regimen. But one surprising thread of commonality connects vivacious entertainers and high-performing athletes to the most apt scientific minds of this generation: a love of reading. Take, for example, Cantha's notorious inventor and entrepreneur, Lady Yu Jun. When asked how she spends her precious free time, she immediately listed family time and reading. Unsurprisingly, she cited scientific literature as one of her go-to genres, but she also declared a love for, of all things, biographies of professional fighters who dominate the field of hand-to-hand combat, a poster child for interdisciplinary study if there ever was one. Many pages are peppered with small holes which appear to be the work of peckish bookworms. Seems they've taken the book's message to heart. Jesus Christ. Fucking Snargle. Justice City Tengu, a story of comeuppance in New Kaineng. This award-winning memoir details the life of a down-on-her-luck Tengu who opens the very first archery-themed tavern in New Kaineng City. From a quick skim of the pages, the archery-themed tavern seems to be the least interesting part of this gripping page-turner. Marvelous. St. Victor, a legacy encased in jade. Ooh, cool. We find ourselves at the Harvest Temple, perched on the edge of history. As Vizu strikes lands, time itself seems to pause, as if rendered a mere spectator of fate. It is here that Shiro stands frozen, unarmed, vulnerable. From opposing sides of the room, St. Victor and Archimedes lock gazes. Together they stride, side by side, two bodies choreographed by destiny. St. Victor grabs the first of the blades. He palms the handle, still hot with Shiro's fury. Archimedes grasps the second. Each angles a blade toward Shiro's sides. Shiro inhales, closes his eyes, waits. The pierce of the blades is instantaneous, cold yet white-hot, concentrated agony. And it begins. Reality imploding into pure energy, sight and sound blur into something indistinguishable, the sheer force of life collapsing upon itself. Existence is a vast wind, a deafening hum, a hue of jade green. Then, nothing. Raising your wallow the right way. Well, that's a tonal shift. So you brought home your new fauna family member. Congrats! Though some may find their robust appearance intimidating, these gentle giants are known for forming very strong familial bonds, but not so fast. In order to gain their trust, your wallow must be treated with both respect and patience. Proper training is key to... Your reading is interrupted by a large chunk of the page missing from the book. Upon closer inspection, it seems this page has been chewed out. You suspect the previous reader had their work cut out for them. Do-ho-ho-ho. Aha, there's another one. The rise of Reiko Murakami. What would today constitute Reiko Murakami's rise to power began materializing during the year 1073 AE. It was during this time that Reiko, aided by her nephew Ashu, tapped into the fears of the Canthan public consciousness, and what was ailing the nation at that time was, of course, a very serious, very threatening public health crisis, the Affliction. Using her outspoken position on the Affliction and its negative runoff into Canthan society, Reiko was able to garner increasing support, solidifying both Reiko and Ashu as public figures. It's no coincidence that at about the same time, Reiko began ascending the ranks of the Ministry of Flame. However, her time with the Ministry would be ultimately short-lived. She grew more vocal and disillusioned by what she deemed various flaws plaguing the organization, citing various grievances ranging from bureaucratic ineptitude to complete negligence of national welfare. Reiko concluded that a new ministry was needed to right the wrongs of the previous establishment, and in 1077 AE, Reiko brought about this very dream to fruition. She established the Ministry of Purity. If you go past the Turtle Lady, there's a cave to somewhere very special in Arborstone. The Sower's Almanac. Due to an unprecedented rise in seasonal rainfall, this quarter's per capita output of the rutabaga crop plummeted a whopping 16% from the previous year. Adjusting for subsidies aimed at the incentivizing of mass production of coriander, your eyes glaze over as you skim pages upon pages of near incomprehensible records of harvest yields over the last several centuries. Yep, I'm enamored by the rutabaga.
One more thing for my list of accomplishments. Ward spells.
A
beginner's guide to casting, disabling, and basic incantation. Sounds promising.
Think there's anything on sealing incantations?
Probably, but we'll still need some guidance. Time to pester Valeria again.
From those who are just beginning their spellcasting journey to those who are looking for an accessible review of ward spell basics, Ludwig strives to be the go-to reference material for all manner of casting, disabling, and incantation. Since his own spellcasting journey began nearly 200 years ago, Tobias Ludwig sought to dedicate his life to the study of ward spells and their application. Ultimately, this pursuit grew to include what Ludwig would eventually refer to as his life's calling, teaching. Ludwig's introduction to ward spells was as humble as his roots. After putting in an exhausting day's work on his family's farm, he and his twin brother Elias would retire to the barn to blow off steam the way siblings do best, smacking each other senseless. It was these formative years of roughhousing that gave Ludwig ample opportunity to test out his spellcasting skills. Elias proved a worthy and more than willing opponent, and since Tobias had no desire to cause actual damage to his brother, not to mention their mother would have been furious, protection wards became his personal favorite. Hard to imagine that sibling roughhousing would get the ball rolling on what would eventually become some of the most groundbreaking developments in magical defensive work of the modern age. I mean, never underestimate the ability of smacking each other senseless, I guess? Now you have me curious about something, though, so I kind of want to go back. Because Arborstone is a big bit of Guild Wars history, and so you have piqued my interest. If you go past the Turtle Lady, there's a cave to somewhere very special in Arborstone. Turtle Lady, as I recall, was somewhere out here, right there. There's a cave to somewhere very special. I would surmise this is said cave. Club Canuck. Oh god. Oh boy. Oh, Canuck. It has mini games and everything. Oh boy. Oh, Canuck says. That's cute. Pick a winner with oh god, races. Of course. Oh dear. Let's look at your drink menu, please. Ooh. Nice. Alright. Amusing. Oh god, they have lounge music and everything. I'll come back here later, I think. Maybe. Possibly. In the meantime, I'm going to return to Valeria and hope that that's the end of this particular quest, because I am at time, basically. I'm trying to think of it. Check and see what my friend friends have cooking at this point? All right, Valeria.
Oh, welcome back, bookworms. Oh, is that Ludwig's anthology? That's a classic. Try anything out yet?
Well, we have no idea what we're doing.
Don't beat yourself up. This takes years to master.
Time is a luxury we don't have.
You won't become experts overnight, but with a simple spell and a competent teacher, you might pull it off.
How free is the rest of your day looking?
I'm flattered, but this is above my skill level. You'd be better off asking the steward at the Historical Society. She managed to disable wards on some Zu Heltzer relics. Not sure if she can cast or not, but she's a great resource.
Help Rama cast a sealing incantation. Meet with Historical Society steward at Arborstone's command quarters for help deciphering the cryptic texts. Interesting. Alright, I am going to have to leave well enough alone at this point, though, because I have another event to get to. So, with that, I'm bringing us back here. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me on the adventure for the evening. I certainly hope you've enjoyed your time, and as always, if you have, don't forget to follow along and spread the word. I always hope to grow the community, and I certainly hope it's been fun to watch me and well, yeah, get through some extra baggage in the commander's life. Yeah, we're almost done with it, and then we get to go to Secrets of the Obscure. So that's all brand new stuff, and I'm raring to go. I'm on Twitter, same with up to YouTube for safekeeping. I have a Discord server, and I'm on a host of social medias. Links to all of those are in the bio under the stream, as well as my wonderfully done socials command, which gets you everything everywhere all at once. And finally, to those who chat, I appreciate you. To those who lurk, I appreciate you. And to those who watch the VODs, I appreciate you. And I certainly hope I can see you here live should the opportunity ever arise. Ready to get you Obsidian Armor. Ooh, Obsidian Armor. That sounds really fun. Yeah, that could be interesting. Well, slowly but surely we're getting to the end of Guild Wars 2's storyline elements thus far. So, yeah. I'm, looking forward to seeing what happens afterwards. Because, I mean, there's a whole host of things for me to discover and unearth beyond the storyline, too. Yeah, so, there's still stuff to do with Guild Wars 2. But with that, let's find our raid target for the evening and make sure that we get things moving forward. Yeah, I have a ton to do. There's so much left. The storyline is one thing, but oh boy. There's a whole bunch of like achievements and metas to play through and map completion, and I actually haven't gone through all the dungeons, for example. I still need to do the storyline run of dungeons. So yeah, there's a host of stuff to do. Yep. That said, let us look at our friends list. Got people playing Pal World. I am tepid on that game. Personally. I do not think I am going to get it or play it. And I'm probably, by extension, not going to wind up getting involved with it. 31,076 achievement points and still a ton left to do for me. Wow. I don't care for PvP or for World versus World. Yeah, fair. Fair. I'm not sure that I'm too enamored with that either, to be blunt. I tend not to do much PvP stuff. I'm more cooperative than I am competitive. Well, I see Zoan's playing Lethal Company, and I like Lethal Company. So let's go that way. Zoan is a wonderful being and a fellow Dreamweavers team member, and looks like they are playing either alone or with a group that's not presently showing up on their screen. Anyway, here's a raid message for the evening. Feel free to copy it up and paste it down as we make our way over via a raid. It looks to me like everything is in order. Yeah. Well, enjoy your time out there. Have a good evening in the meantime. The doors are open, the portal is shining in the distance, and I'll say to you all once more, be you denizens, be you hunters, be you visitors, thank you all for joining me once again here in Daemona Marina. Now, let's go greet another, shall we? Take care out there, and try to be a light in the darkness when you can be.